record your message. At the end of your message, press 1.
Hi, Miss Kennedy. This is ChilleDeCastro. I came into your office yesterday and I called you on the phone when they didn't want to let me in because I wouldn't show my identification. I have no problem identifying myself. I just don't want to show my identification when I go to a federally or state funded building because that's the definition of a security state. And so I just wanted to leave you this voicemail because now I'm at the State Attorney General's office in Columbus and I've come here to show him the information we have about James Sheets being murdered. And so I'm coming here to rightfully redress, petition my government, and I have brought some flyers with me that I'll show on camera today. I have absolutely no ill intentions at all whatsoever. I love America. I believe in this country, and so, you know, with how crazy our world is, though, I just wanted to have somebody be on the record that I'd already talked to at the State Attorney General's office, so that, you know, I told you yesterday I'd be going to Columbus and I'd be going to see if I could catch Dave Yost and just show him the evidence that we have regarding James Sheets' murder. And so I just wanted to make sure that someone knew that I was here. That's all I was doing. I just want to make sure somebody knew I was here and that I've come here to peacefully petition, assemble, and redress government. And hopefully, you know, if Dave Yost is in charge of BCI, then the Bureau of Criminal Investigations, then I don't think they've done a very good job, considering that there's so much evidence that would warrant an investigation. And also the cell phone records and the dash cameras. There's, you know, people have sent me dash cameras that there are dash cams mounted in the Struthers cars. You know, if we just had all the video evidence that the people pay for, then we wouldn't be in this position right now, and I wouldn't have to be in Columbus. If all the dash cam video and all the body cam video was simply distributed to the public, we have a right to see it. And so, you know, I'm rightfully indignant that James Sheets was murdered, and it's been over a month. He was murdered April 1st, 2022, and these guys are still at large. If people can't see that it was a murder and a cover-up, they're not looking. They're just not looking. Anyway, Miss Kennedy, I just wanted to leave you this voicemail so there's a matter of record that I've come here to peacefully petition, and that's all I'm here to do. So thank you for your time. I do appreciate it. All my calls are recorded just like this one is, so I'll let you go.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to message review.
Hi, Miss Kennedy. This is ChilleDeCastro. I came into your office yesterday, and I called you on the phone when they didn't want to let me in because I wouldn't show my identification. I have no problem identifying myself. I just don't want to show my identification when I go to a federally or state-funded building because that's the definition of a security state. And so I just want to leave you this voicemail because now I'm at the State Attorney General's office in Columbus, and I've come here to show him the information we have about James Sheets being murdered. And so I'm coming here to rightfully redress.
To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Okay, let's go. Nobody here? Is there a pay thing?
It's all, the machine's not working right now, so you have to do it on the app, I think.
Let me repark. I think I think we both parked pretty shitty. I didn't do a very good job here. I was a little bit distracted at the time. The machine's not working?
No, I'm just doing it on the app, I think.
I don't have the app.
I'm just downloading it now. I'm not.
Just gonna park a little bit better. Okay. Here's the flyers. Do they tow here?
It says they do. I don't actually know. I haven't been.
It's ridiculous. Tow your car for $5? I don't know about that. It doesn't work at all though?
It says press the keypad.
Nada, huh? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hit your number 1 button. Let me know where you're from. Just hit the numero uno and let me know where you're from. And we will go and see if we can properly redress the state attorney general here. Hey, do you know where the state attorney general's office is?
Yeah. It's gonna be in this building probably.
That great big.
Yep.
It makes sense that it's dark gray.
Yeah. Cut through right here, and you can get in the front.
Cut through here and go that way.
Cut through this parking garage right, or parking lot right here.
Thanks.
Surface lot. And just kind of squeeze through here and hang a right.
Okay,
Go.
cool.
It's probably in this building is what you're looking for. I'm
Okay.
guessing.
Oh, watch that step. It's a doozy. It's a.
Good luck, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So this is Columbus, Ohio. This is what Columbus looks like. You know, I have some suits, right? I have some. Remember, I was an executive in a few different companies in my lifetime, and so so they're leaving. So I have some suits that are Miami Vice kinds of suits. I just look so. I look just like a lawyer. So I look like a. You know, I look how I look. So. You guys want to see what I'm looking at? From what I understand, the pizza's pretty good here. So this says State Office Tower. Let's see. Nice. Weird. It's like a weird glass box. Automatic door. Hey, I'm here to see Dave Yost.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Jose DeCastro.
Okay. Yeah, I got him.
Nice. This is nice. This is nice. Okay.
For a second, I gotta go upstairs real quick.
Okay.
So I just need a photo ID so I can sign you in.
Oh, I don't have an ID.
Do you have some sort of form of
No, but I mean, I'm on camera. There's, and I'm not armed as you can see. So, yeah. So these are rules that I have to show my identification.
The only thing is we're not allowed to send anyone throughout the building without having a photo ID so we can check you in. But you don't have a driver's license or anything?
No. See, you see what that says on the back, right? So it's my right to come into a state-funded or federally funded building,
I understand.
and I don't have to show you my identification. That's against our rights. And as you know, being a black man, we have to fight for our rights. And so I'm not I'm not armed. I'm peaceful. I have no ill intentions, but
Yes, sir, I understand.
but that policy is illegal. It's against my rights, and you guys could be sued for it.
Yes, sir,
So
I understand.
I'm just telling you what the rules are, of the Constitution.
What should we do? Because as my job, I'm not even allowed to. You understand? I'm not allowed.
Sure, you might want to call up there though, and I filed 3 federal civil rights lawsuits last month.
Really?
Yeah, and you guys should definitely learn your rights, because it just so you know, it starts with blacks. They stripped the rights of black people in the 50s and 60s, and now the same laws that they created for black people are now being applied to everybody. And so that's why white folks are finally freaking out. I'm being honest with you. This is 100% factual, and I'm a conservative. So I'm not some BLM chanter. It's not my game. But yeah, I do support Black Lives Mattering 100,000%. Sure.
He's on the way down right now, okay?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Go ahead.
I guess the undercover cop didn't want to sit behind me and be on camera. I guess the undercover cop didn't want to sit there. Because that's definitely an undercover cop. He's sitting over there texting. Look, he's right over there. You see him? He's right over there texting what I'm doing. I mean, it's just so silly. Look, take a look. You want to know where the money goes, guys? You want to know where the money goes? This is where the money goes. This is where all the money goes. Look how beautiful this place is. Oh, he's leaving? I wanted to get his name and badge number before he's off. I didn't get a chance. I was going to go over there and ask him just now. But he didn't stick around long enough for me to ask him what his name and badge number is, because especially if he's a federal police officer, according to the 2020 or 2021 federal badge ID rule, and that's legislation that was passed and signed into law. If you're a federal officer, then you have to identify yourself upon request of it. Now, are they going to uphold that? Maybe. I did call them yesterday and tell them that I was coming. I don't want the government in any way, shape, or form to think that I want anything violent to be done. I don't. I'm against violence, and I have a real nugget for you guys later today. You're gonna see that that over there in Ironton, you guys remember when I told you that they set a bond for me, and that they set the bond on the condition I couldn't have any interaction with the dirty swine pigs in Ironton, McKnight, and Spoljaric and Blankenship, right? Well, what I did was when I went to the city council meeting, Pam called the police there. She wrote it in her affidavit. You dummy, Pam. You wrote that we brought the police there because I was coming to disrupt the meeting. You moron. I wasn't coming to disrupt a meeting. I was coming to redress government, and that's where you're supposed to be able to do it. Is there. Hey, how you doing, sir? Thank God. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Hey.
Jose DeCastro.
John Corbin.
This is John Corbin, everybody, from the State Attorney General's office. Did you get prefaced that I was coming? I went to yesterday to Toledo office and I talked to Chille over there, and now I came here to talk to you guys and kind of show you the evidence that.
What are you hoping to accomplish here today?
I'd like you guys to arrest the police who murdered James Sheets. I mean, it's all broke down on video. I mean, you can see it. You can see them plant a gun. You know.
I'm not that guy.
Who are you then? Why are you talking to me?
I'm not going to go through this.
No, what do you, I don't understand. Go through what? You want to stay off camera? I can leave you off camera. But I no problem. Just ask me. I'm not going to be rude to you, dude. I'm here to get help. I'm not going to be rude to you. I'll leave you off camera. No problem, dude. If that's what you want. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know who you are or what you want.
I'm a journalist, sir. Just like you have recording here, and you have recordings everywhere.
I'm recording everything.
No, I know, but.
If you want to talk to me, turn this off. If not, I'm leaving.
Oh, okay, what do you want to talk about? What can we do?
Turn it off.
Why would I want to? I'm a journalist. I don't understand why you would leave, sir. I'm telling you about a guy who was murdered by the cops. I'm not going to get any more help? I don't understand. Sir, I don't. Why? I'm finished. He said I'm finished in here. So I'm at the State Attorney General's office, and the guy doesn't want to be on camera. I don't really understand. I don't really understand how that just happened. I don't really understand. I'm here to I mean, this is our government. If you turn a camera on, then government doesn't want anything to do with transparency. And it's so funny though, because if you look around this building, there's cameras over there. There's cameras everywhere. There's cameras there. I mean, there's cameras everywhere you look in here. There's cameras there, there's cameras there, there's cameras right there. But as soon as we, I don't understand. I just don't understand. What a joke. What an absolute joke. I mean, what an absolute joke. You have to turn off your camera if you're going to talk to the government. You have to turn off. You're not allowed to talk to the government on camera, but they'll put 50 cameras in a lobby to film you. There's cameras in the elevators. There's cameras when you walk in. There's cameras everywhere, but we don't get to roll our cameras here. I just don't even understand. And you guys realize, right, as I sit here right now, I'm the center of their focus. There's a man with a camera here. I mean, right now, there's no less than 6 people looking at me. There's no less than 6 people right now watching every move I make. There's a guy there. There's a woman there. There's a cop right there. There's a guy over there pretending like he's on the phone. He's not. There's 4. There's 4. There's 4 people sitting around me watching me. So let me tell you guys what happened. Last week when I was in Youngstown, do you remember when I said someone was following me? You remember that? The Airbnb that I had rented and I was staying at, the Airbnb host was a really cool human being. And what happened was, when I was when I was checking out, I had built a pretty good rapport with the guy who was renting the Airbnb, and he came up to me, and he said, "Hey, let me show you this," and he showed me a message on Airbnb, and the message said, "I want you to know that at this address, the address I was renting," he said, "ChilleDeCastro is staying there, and he has been spreading anti-cop, anti-government propaganda. And if I were you, I wouldn't rent to him." That's the Airbnb message that the host got. So they were following me. Someone followed me to my residence where I was staying, stalked me, and then looked up the address, found out it was Airbnb, looked up who the owner of the Airbnb was, and sent them a message where they had attempted to rent out the unit in 2023. They put a rent date of 2023, and then the note they attached, I think they put the rent date so far in advance so they could cancel, and they put a rent date, and then they left a note saying exactly that, and put the exact address I was at. And I still haven't gotten the screenshot from him yet, but I think he will send it. So is that how the state attorney general is going to respond? Is that how the state attorney general is going to respond? I know. Well, you're security, so I just, it is what it is. Can you call the state attorney general's office, Mr. Dave Yost, and let him know I'd like to drop off at least some documents so that he can take a look at the documents that I brought? I mean, I've driven a long way, and I'm nonviolent. I haven't cursed. I haven't screamed. I haven't been inappropriate.
My supervisor's right there. You'd have to ask my supervisor.
Okay, can you just call up to the office and tell him?
I have to ask the supervisor. My supervisor's right there. If you want to ask him, ask him.
Okay, that'd be
Yes,
great.
I'll
I'd appreciate it.
Is
He's the supervisor? Who's the supervisor?
Yeah, we both are.
You both are?
Supervisor, yep.
Okay, so these guys work here. There's security here. I don't know you guys. I have nothing against you. I came here to talk to the State Attorney General, Dave Yost.
Okay.
I've driven a long way.
Okay.
You know, I'm a nonviolent investigative journalist. I love America. I'm pro-America all the way. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I have no violent intentions at all whatsoever. I teach, petition, assembly, peacefully protest. I teach it to thousands and thousands of people. In Struthers, Ohio, there was a murder. It's plain as day. It was a murder. The cops murdered a guy. I went to try to track the State Attorney General down in Toledo. He wasn't there. I've come here. I've rented Airbnbs. I've stayed in hotels. One of the guys came down from the State Attorney General's office. As soon as he saw the camera was on, he said, "I'm not going to talk to you if the camera's on." I'm a member of the press. It's my right. You guys can't even stop me from going into the building. This is my building. This is our building.
Right.
You know,
We didn't stop you from coming in, so
well,
you're fine.
they said earlier I couldn't come in without showing my ID, and I'm a constitutional law scholar. That is not true. I can go into any publicly funded. I understand going through security measures, and even that could be considered a violation of my Fourth Amendment right. But I'm willing to do it because I believe in safety. I'm not for a security state, but so I just wanted to present my documents and show them the documents. You know, I mean, like, how much more calm can I be? How much more peaceful can I be? I have 500 videos I've put out. Like, you know.
We can get something to them, but I mean, did he already come? He came down and talked to you.
He came down.
So,
He came down and talked to me, but then he just walked away when the camera was. I'm not going to talk to you with the camera on. That's the whole.
Do you want to leave that for him? Do you want to leave some documents for him? Or?
No, I want someone else to come down from the state attorney. I've driven a long way. I mean, I've put a lot of effort into
Are
what.
you wanting just to give your documents to someone?
No, I want someone to take my complaint. I want someone to take this seriously. A guy was murdered. It's on camera. They plant the gun. I mean, does anybody? Why is the camera like raid? I'm not spraying a chemical in your face. You know, I'm not a violent person. I don't understand.
I can't really. I mean, if they came down and talked to you already, I can't. You know, I don't.
Well,
work
can
for
you
them, so
can
I
you
don't
call him
understand.
again and tell him he's still here and he would? I mean, I'm not. I haven't even cursed. Like, what more can I do to get the government to help? Tell me.
I mean, if you want to leave documents,
Tell me how
for him,
more.
I can make sure that he gets those.
There's a
from you.
video he has to see. I have a video that he needs to see. He needs to see the video.
Can you email it to them, or have you tried
It's
to
on
email
my
it to them?
channel. It's on DeleteLawZ.
Okay.
I mean, this just, there's tens of thousands of people following this story. It's not small.
I can't, like I said, I don't work for them, so I can't really, if they don't
So-
want to come down, I can't
So
make them
if,
come down.
if you
but-
have a camera, and I put you guys on camera for a second, I took you off because I'm not trying to make you. I told him I wouldn't put him on camera. I've identified myself. I'm easy to find, So why can't they take the information? What?
We just check them in. You have to go through here.
I can call him. I can call him, and I just ask him, just tell me you want just a few minutes.
I mean, he
to talk to
doesn't
somebody.
have to be on camera.
Okay.
But there's so many people watching and paying attention. I'm not going to cut them off.
Right. Let me give him a call, and I'll relay that to him. Like I said, I don't work for them, so I can't make a decision for them, but I can relay that to him, and then we'll just kind of go from there.
Yeah.
So is that okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do appreciate you.
What is your first name, sir?
My name is Jose. My name is Jose DeCastro. I have a channel on YouTube called DeleteLawZ.
Okay.
I'm not trying to hide who I
My
am.
phone's over here, so I'll
Yeah,
grab it.
thanks. It's all she can do, She's doing a. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I'm all for our country, man, 100%.
Yes, sir.
I salute the flag every time I see it.
Amen.
So you get to a certain level in government, and these people start to act like they're better than us, like they don't have to listen to us, and the camera comes on and they just run. It's like, what do you have to hide? I mean, how much more peaceful can I be? Like, don't people come in here ranting and raving and cursing?
Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm not doing any of those things, and I typically never do.
What's your YouTube page again?
DeleteLawZ.
DeleteLawZ.
Because we just have too many bad laws. Too many bad.
Yeah.
You can be pulled over because your car looks suspicious. What's a suspicious car look like? It looks like your car. I see no reason to be rude to you folks. I don't agree with the.
Nobody exuviates.
Yeah, why would?
disrespect to you, right?
Yeah, why would I be mean to anybody who's just here? But I just don't understand this kind of treatment. I've driven a long way. I've put a lot of time in. I'm not, and James is dead. So, there's
He's a friend of yours. Or?
he's a guy that I found out about through his wife. He left behind 5 kids.
He's gonna call me right back, okay?
No problem. No problem. I'm sure, like I was telling him, people scream and yell and act irrational and like jerks and call you filthy names, and I haven't.
We do get that sometimes
Yeah,
too. So.
right. I don't.
It's all the nature of the job, right?
Got tough skin.
Yeah, we do. It doesn't,
I
it
mean,
doesn't bother me.
but I don't.
so.
I haven't done any of those
No.
things,
And I appreciate it.
And I don't plan on doing any of those
I
things.
appreciate that.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure they appreciate that. So.
Yeah. Why would I be? Why would I be mean to them?
Yeah.
I respectfully told the man, I'll identify who I am, but I'm not going to show you my ID, and he had no problem with it. He said, "Let me call up." That's. I mean, obviously, I'm going to go through a security detector.
Where are you from? You said you came from a long way.
Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, I've been traveling the country for the past 6 months just to show the people that in every city, every state, every county, we're living in a total state of tyranny. This is not rule of law. I teach rule of law. Rule of law is there's 4 principles. The first one is the government and its agents are accountable under the rule of law, and they stand under it, not above it. We are above it as the citizens. So if the government's no longer accountable to the people and the cops can arrest you, they have immunity, the judge has immunity, the prosecutor has immunity, and the legislator has immunity, where's rule of law? Where's every person who can ruin you and put you in a dungeon has immunity for doing it to you? And we're seeing now that the cameras everywhere, that everyone has a camera in their pocket. People are getting out of jail every day, 5, 10 years. I didn't do it, I was innocent. It's ubiquitous. It's in every city, every county.
Do you travel around the
I travel all around the United States. Arizona, I was in Arizona for a while, corrupt. Ohio's one of the most corrupt places I've ever been. Texas, corrupt. What we did is,
Sorry, excuse me.
go ahead.
All right, thank you. Bye. They will be right down. Somebody will be right down.
Great, and I don't have to put them on camera.
Okay.
People can just hear their voice so they can hear that they're actually taking this seriously. I mean, when you see the video, I don't want to cry, it's horrific. Literally, they hunted this guy down, they planned it all together, and they killed him.
Well, they will be right right down with you, sir.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
just give just a few minutes if you just want to have a seat over there. Or
Yeah, no problem.
stand
No
up
problem.
here, so either one,
Yeah, you
so-
guys can watch the videos. Go to DeleteLawZ and watch them. Just it's real slow motion. Just watch them. The guy doesn't have a hand shaped like this. The gun's in the floorboard. What are you talking about? He planted the gun. It's so obvious. It's really sad. And
As long as you're respectful and you respect them,
I-
hold you down,
I-
and you
I
can
haven't-
have a few minutes with them.
I haven't been mean, and I won't be mean. I want their help. I just want the people to see, what's really happening. When I'm the governor of either this state or California or Alaska or wherever I decide to run for governor, because I'm running for governor, and I get executive power, which is really the president of a state, I'm going to wear a headset. People can see every single bill I sign. Every single piece of legislation will be signed. They get to read every bit of it, because that's the second principle of law. Legislation is easy to read and understandable. It's not happening. You got okay. So I understand you don't want to be put on camera. I will not. Okay, I'll put it down. I'm just. Why? Sir, why? I don't understand. Oh, hold on. I'll turn it off for you, sir. I'll turn it off, okay? He asked me to turn it off. I'm going to turn it off, guys. I'm sorry. James Sheets' death is more important. I'll come back on, guys. I'm sorry. I got to go. I need to get this done. I love you. I'll see you soon.